Las Vegas, the city of lights, where cash is confetti and every January the world's key tech players arrive for CES. Welcome to 2012, a big year in consumer electronics, and what a massive year it's going to be for Samsung. We're at the Consumer Electronics Show here in Las Vegas, and once again, Samsung has a pretty big presence. In 2012, CES was the biggest ever, with over 1.86 million net square feet of booth space and over 153,000 attendees. In fact, it was so big, lunchtime at CES reminded me of the March of the Penguins. Across the event, though, there were three key product themes: next generation television, slim and light PCs, and digital cameras that did more than just take great pictures. You couldn't attend CES 2012 without noticing Samsung. Outside the venue, inside the hallway, and inside South Hall at the Samsung booth. As we've come to expect, the Samsung booth was a standout. A dazzling display of colour and contrast, the products on show a mix of consumer electronic evolution and revolution. So bursting with products, they were struggling to have it ready for the event kickoff. This year, there will literally be a model of TV for every customer. But first, how do the TVs on show this year differ from 2011?
Well, last year a big story for us was our design and the smaller bezels, which are very well received. Aesthetics is a big part of the TV business. And this year we're seeing a lot more of convergence, and our smart TV platform really coming forth as the next big thing.
But the standout this year was the new TV platform, Super OLED. A premium television that combines the best of LED brightness with the best of plasma blacks and motion display. They are thin, bright, and when revealed at the press conference, everyone in the room knew TV was changing forever. But Samsung is not just about Super OLED in 2012. Also slated for release are new LED models such as the 8000 series and plasma models like the Series 8, and even a new LED TV displaying 4,000 lines of resolution. But for Australian TV customers, what does the range offer?
There's about 60 different models encompassing the 2012 lineup, which will hit the shelves in Australia around about April, and they encompass everything from basic entry level, which now includes things like Smart, right through to the 8000 series, which is our high-end dual-core processor, incredible picture resolution and image representation.
Are you still number one in TVs?
Absolutely.
So lots of new models are coming, but the key to the new televisions are the inbuilt features, such as the innovative way in which viewers interact.
At the top of the E8000 sitting right behind me is a little camera, and that camera is going to be great for Skype, but it also does what's called gesture control, facial recognition, and voice control. When I come home, I can say, "Hi Samsung," and the TV will power on and recognize me as Scott Cohen. And if I say Skype Mom, it will actually Skype my mom because it knows it's my account, opposed to Skyping my wife's mom, who I may not want to talk to.
Also big this year is the ability to share your content across multiple devices, and being able to do so more easily than ever. While on the booth, we were keen to try out these built-in features, like the fitness app. Using the remote control, I quickly loaded in some details, and before I knew it, was tackling the butt Bible. 3D TV is big again this year, with the 2012 3D goggles looking cooler than ever, depending who's wearing them. So a strong year in television, but that's only part of the offering. We also love what Samsung is doing this year in music.
This year we've moved on to a tube amp design. It's a hybrid tube amp. We're using the best of both worlds. Tubes for years have been known for their warm, lifelike sound, and digital amplification has been known for high wattage but low power consumption and crisp sound. So what we're doing is we're using a tube preamp stage with a digital amp stage to create the best of both worlds, which means you're going to have a low power consuming, great sounding, lifelike amplifier or home theater.
There were also plenty of ultra-thin PCs, a highlight of CES this year. In fact, Samsung still has the world's thinnest notebook. Also on show, new tablets and new smartphones, but more importantly how these devices fit into the wider Samsung ecosystem. There were smart fridges that make smart homes that allow you to be smart with your diet. We thought that was pretty smart. A highlight for us was the new digital cameras in the WB series. With the addition of Wi-Fi, this digital camera allows you to upload your pics to Facebook or PhotoBucket or some other cloud solution from anywhere that has Wi-Fi. Australia is a territory performing well, and we were reminded of our importance while visiting the booth.
Australian consumer is very technology savvy. Australian dollar is very strong, so it is a prime time for us to bring all these products first to market to Australia.
With all this creativity, we decided Samsung's TVs are so smart, they needed their own name.
The T-Vuta, TV computer.
Absolutely.
Samsung was nice enough to provide attendees with handy charging stations, regardless of their smartphone. Are those white cables I see? Now I'm sure they will upgrade to the Galaxy service next time. Now if you did have a Samsung smartphone, like I do, you could pick up a spare battery from the Samsung booth free of charge. Galaxy Note was on display, and with the stylus so accurate, artists were able to take anyone who could sit still for 5 minutes and create their own custom designed t-shirt. Alright, that's it for CES for 2012, and a massive year coming up for Samsung and for the world of consumer electronics.